I'm not going to go back and forth with the attitude.
Why are you still using it? It's weird.
When my hair ain't done, I don't even go on social media because I don't feel like getting judged and talked about.
Why you keep attracting certain people? Because that's what's in you.
Yeah.
Saying if he want to fight me, I ain't gonna handle that.
Ted, how are you?
I'm good. I'm making it, day by day, taking it piece by piece.
That's good. That's good. I really love the fact that you invited me into your home and we can actually sit down and have a real conversation without no outside distractions, without no Teddy nightmares, and just really get to the bottom of, what's going on in your world.
My world has been all over the place, from friendships, relationship, family, finances, just real life things going on outside of the couch standing Ted that everybody sees.
Yes.
So, I'm ready to talk.
Are you ready to talk?
I am.
Okay, let's talk, let's chat. My first question is, I want you to take me back to where it all started. Who is Ted? We know Ted, the couch standing Ted, but take us back to where it all started. Where did it start for you?
So, back then I was not always this socialite, a lot of people tend to look at me as a mogul. I don't ever want to see myself as one of those people because once you start looking at yourself like that, you tend to live in that.
And then people put you on this. They put you on this pedestal, and it's like, if I ever crash down, or not saying you're gonna crash down, but if you ever have a moment where you're not that mogul, it's a problem.
It's a problem, and I just want to be me.
Yes. So,
back then, just chill, relax. Definitely the hothead. Definitely the person where everybody was like, hold on, let's hold this conversation before we go into these type of events and stuff like that. But it took a minute for me to get there. It took a minute for me to be able to come out my shell and be the person that I am today. And as my life goes on, I become more and more of me.
So where are you originally from? When with you being the person that you are, the mogul that you are, where did it originate from? Can you take us back there?
So I'm originally from Florida.
Okay.
Outskirts of Tampa.
Okay.
So that Ted was completely different than the Ted that people have been seeing from 2017 till now.
Tell me about that Ted.
So that Ted was, I was pulling up to people's houses to fight. Houses and cars, shot, things of that sort. Definitely in the streets.
So you was outside? I was
outside.
Never inside?
Never. Did not know what inside looked like at some point in time. But the way I was outside then, the way I'm outside now is completely than how I was then. Then I was still the fun guy. I was still the person that people wanted to be around, the life of the party. But I had my flaws in those type of situations.
What was one of your biggest flaws in situations when you were in Florida?
One of my biggest flaws was, honestly, I used to take what a lot of people said very personally.
Okay.
I looked at everyone as an attack. Like, if you said anything in regards to me handling any situation in a certain way that did not correspond with...
mic went off.
Did it? That did not correspond with the way I felt like I handled the situation correctly. Now, I'm looking at myself like I'm public enemy.
So so you're saying that your friends used to walk around on eggshells with you?
Yeah. And honestly, I hated it. Not all of my friends.
But some of them.
Some of them. Most of them. I did have my friends that was just like, dude, I can't worry about what you're talking about. Like, if you mad, you mad. We'll figure it out. But I was losing friends. And back then I really just did not care. Like, it was just like, hey, you know, another one bites the dust. I can find another friend. Never really took any type of connection that I had back then too seriously. And I feel like that's what pushed me to move with a lot of situations. Bless you.
Thank you.
I feel like that's what pushed me to move a lot of situations the way I was moving with them. Me now, looking back, I'm so not a fan of it.
So when you were being yourself, the earlier Ted, we're gonna say Ted 2.0. When you was being Ted 2.0, fully loaded, what was a turning point for you that made you realize that, like, hey, I gotta slow down, and maybe me being in Florida just isn't the thing for me? Was moving to Atlanta one of your first options? Did you have another place that you was going? How did you end up here, and what was the turning point for you to realize that for yourself?
So the turning point for me was me falling out with a certain individual. The situation really should not have even gotten that far. It was just more so someone that I looked at as a little brother. I came out to them like, hey, I'm dealing with guys, this, that. And we took a trip, me, him, and his girlfriend. We ended up taking a trip to go see a guy that I was dealing with at the moment. In the car, a situation happened where somebody that I was cool with at once upon a time, we were no longer cool. She ended up calling one of their phones. Me, I've never been the person where I'm like, hey, if I'm not friends with them, you can't be friends with them. Be friends with who you want to be friends with. My whole thing is just show me where your loyalty lies. Right. Your loyalty should never lie with me over them, or your loyalty should never lie with them over me. It should always be equal. She was on the phone calling me this weak ass nigga and this, that. Truthfully, I don't even know how they even got on that conversation. But instead of them not even so much defending me, but just de-escalating the situation, they just sat there and just let her, you know, just tear into me.
Yeah, oh wow.
So I politely just told them to get out of my car.
Where were y'all at?
We was halfway to Miami.
Oh God, and you just tell them to get out?
I just told them to get out because it was just a lot for me, like, because me, myself, I would never put y'all in a situation like that. Right. So that situation occurred. We was in Miami for a whole weekend, enjoyed, had a ball.
So you went back and picked them up?
No, they did not get out. So they ended up hanging up on her.
Okay.
We held a little conversation. They was like, oh, you know, it wasn't nothing like that. We didn't know that she was going to do all that. Cool. So we ended up going to Miami. We still there. We having fun doing all this. On the way back, well, not on the way back. We gets back and I hear he say, she say on how old dude said that next time he see me, it's this, that, all this other stuff. So I'm just like, okay, well, what's going on? Me, I don't go off he said, she said. I go straight to the source.
Hello.
So I'm calling him. He's not answering. So I call his girlfriend. I'm like, okay, you know, what are y'all doing? She was like, nothing. We over here just chilling. Cool. I'm on the way.
So you pulls up.
I go over there.
Okay.
So I go over there. My first question to him was, why am I being told that next time you see me is up? He's just like, oh, I don't like the way you handled the situation with the certain individual, and he just feels like I'm fake. And I'm like, I'm confused on how the situation happened. We still ended up going to Miami, still ended up having fun, enjoying this, that, just for us to come back, and now all of a sudden you have a problem.
Right.
I didn't like it. It turned into like this big situation where other people ended up getting involved. Back then, I started becoming a fighter, but I wasn't like this big fighter. Like, I used to try to like de-escalate situations. Like, let's talk about it. Let's try to figure some stuff out. But it became a moment where I'm just like, anybody that had hit me up, people was hitting me up on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all because I wanted to fight this certain individual. telling me, "Oh, I want to fight. I want to fight. I want to fight."
Because you want to fight somebody
Because
else?
I wanted to fight someone else.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
So was this person like known in the community or something?
From my understanding, no. No one really knew of him. He was not like this big thing in the city.
Mm-hmm.
It was just, he had a big family.
Okay.
So with that, it was just like, oh, okay, well, if you want to fight him, fight me to fight him.
Oh, wow.
At first, I started telling people, like, I'm not fighting you. Like, I don't know you. You don't know me. We don't have no real issue with each other. Your main issue is the fact that I have an issue with somebody you know.
Right.
With that, people get tired. I got tired of waking up every day to 2-3 messages on my phone like, hey, let's fight. So I just ended up telling everybody, like, at this point,
let's just fight. Anybody that hits my phone up like, hey, I want to fight you because you fought so-and-so or you want to fight so-and-so, let's just do it. I went ahead and let everybody know. I went live and I'm just like, I'm small, but I want y'all to know, whoever decides to message me and say you want to fight, I'm not pleading no case no more. Let's just do what we need to do. Win, lose, draw, jump, however it goes. Let's just do it. Once people started realizing, like, he's really finna fight all of us. Like, he's not letting up. And so it got to that point where y'all started fighting.
I'm fighting people day to day.
What was one of your biggest fights that you had?
The biggest one I had was me going to a friend's house who I considered a friend. And we fought off he say, she say.
You and your friend?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We fought off he say, she say. He was cool with the person that
y'all was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it was just a lot. That became a lot as far as just fighting everybody day to day. So my sister, my best friend, my mom, everybody was just like, this is too much. So everybody just felt like I needed to relocate, start fresh, start something new. And I had two options, either Atlanta here or Miami. With my godmother. And around that time, I haven't spoken to my godmother in God knows how long. She had just started coming back around. So I was like, do I really want to move somewhere where I basically have to relearn this person? So I just chose Atlanta. And I mean, it started off cute.
When you moved here, did you know anybody when you moved here?
I didn't really know anyone, but a lot of people knew of me.
And they knew of you from fighting?
They didn't know of me from fighting. They knew of me from my very first ex-boyfriend.
Ooh, spicy. Talk about that.
He ended up putting a sex tape out.
Was you in it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it was a sex tape out. Did you know that you was being filmed?
Yes. I didn't know that I didn't know the filming was happening.
So this was something like a Nico and
Nico and Mimi
situation. Okay, I love how Nico Mimi situation. Okay,
I definitely knew that the filming was a thing. It was a big thing for him. He was very famous on Tumblr. This was around Tumblr days.
Okay. I remember Tumblr.
Yeah, this was around Tumblr days. So like with that, he ended up putting our sex tape out, and that really blew up way more than. I'm not going to say it backfired on him, but I can say I don't think it so much had the reaction that he
thought it was
going to have.
Now, when that came out, how did you feel? Did you feel like, oh my God, what is going on here?
I wasn't so much shocked at it. I was more hurt on the situation, especially with how everybody was basically putting the situation out, like far as the image.
What were they saying? Like, what were they saying about you and stuff?
So, you know, in the gay world, we have our positions.
Yes.
You know, we have our tops, our bottoms, our verses.
Yes.
You know, our sides.
Now, what is a side?
Listen, it just came out of nowhere. Never heard of a side a day of my life until last year. And I'm like, what the fuck is a side?
I don't understand that. I don't understand what is a side. I don't
Listen.
It's still new.
It's still new.
It's new.
You know, I don't even think other people really know the definition of it right now.
I don't think they know.
You know, the normal terms has been out for so long, so those are solidified, those are standing.
Those are the ones I know.
This side shit, I don't know. Like, bitch, are we laying side to side?
That's what I thought it was.
I don't know. Bitches done turned into Ariana Grande.
Not Ariana Grande.
Listen.
Oh.
But yeah, like me, I'm never a position shamer. You know, you live in your truth, you be you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very big on image.
Okay.
You know, image is everything for me. So for everybody to be trying to point like this bottom image, for me, it
wasn't what you were.
It definitely was not what I was encountering at all. So it definitely hurt me.
Did it help or hurt your brand?
Well, honestly, in the moment, I didn't have a brand.
Okay.
I did not have no brand. I was just Ted.
Okay.
Well, back then I was Tay.
Okay, Tay.
Back then I was Tay.
Okay.
So didn't really have a brand. I feel like it did help me get to know a lot of people here. It definitely helped me expand myself within the Atlanta world.
Okay, after that instance with the sex tape out or whatever, did you ever sit down or did you ever talk to your ex? Like, did y'all ever have a moment where you was like, hey, what was this all about? Like, you thought it was gonna be this, you thought you was getting tea, but it's really piss.
It was really piss.
So that's what you thought.
We did have a conversation.
Okay.
We did end up having a conversation about the situation. And he did explain to me that the reason of him doing it was, once again, he say, she say. He ended up becoming cool with somebody I used to mess around with. And the boy ended up telling him like all these lies. Like, I never wanted them to be friends. Every time we got on the phone, because with us breaking up, we still chose to have a friendship. And that was something that I did explain to the boy that I was dealing with at the time. Like, this is my very first boyfriend, but we realized like, hey, you know, it just doesn't work. So this is my friend from this point on. And he ended up telling my ex like, oh, every time y'all got off the phone, he used to talk shit about you and da-da-da-da-da. And as I explained to my ex, like, for someone who's known me for as long as you've known me,
right,
that was something that should have went in your ear and out the other.
Yes. Because
you was the one that actually pushed me to be the person I am. Like, when I met him, I was dealing with girls.
So you were bisexual? Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So when you were back home in Florida, you wasn't messing with guys.
Well, I started messing with guys like a little right before I met him.
Okay.
I started nothing sexual.
So did Tay have a girlfriend back in Florida?
Tay did have a girlfriend.
Oh,
Tay did have a girlfriend.
Okay.
I had this one girlfriend that we was on and off since 8th grade.
Oh, so you had like a what they call a high school sweetheart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. She stopped dealing with me once she found out about
Ted.
Not Ted.
Tay.
She stopped dealing with me when she found out about the pregnancy of another girl.
So you have a child, or you gotta tell me that?
So from my understanding, she had a miscarriage. Me personally, I feel like she had an abortion on the situation due to how it came to me. Me personally, I feel like if you have a miscarriage, that is something that you should want to express to the baby father.
Yes.
You know, not hide it for a week.
So how did you find out about that instance? That's interesting.
She stopped all communication. Like, I'm texting her. I'm hitting her up on Instagram. I'm hitting her up on Facebook. Like, nothing. I'm calling her mom. Her mom not answering my calls no more. All of that. I ended up running into her sister.
Okay.
And her sister was the one that was just like, yeah, she's not pregnant no more. And I'm like,
oh, wow.
I knew nothing about that. Like, when did this happen? She was like, yeah, like, she hasn't been pregnant for 2 weeks now.
So if you had never saw...
If I would have never saw her sister, I don't even know how that situation would have turned out.
Oh, wow. And did y'all ever sit down and talk? Have y'all ever talked?
We have yet to hold a conversation on it. We've held like other conversations, like, oh, you know, how you been? Da, da, da. She even responded to me posting about me being on Lifestyle.
Okay.
Far as saying congratulations and stuff like that. But every time we hold some type of conversation, now at the point, like, I just stopped trying to hold that specific conversation with her because anytime I bring it up, she turns into Casper.
Oh.
So I just tend not to bring it up no more. If conversation happens between us, I just keep it at a regular basis. Like, oh, you know, this is going on. How you been? Then we just move forward. I do. I want at least just one child. I don't want all that 2, 3, 4, 5 shit.
Do you want to do it the old school way or the new school way?
I don't have a preference.
You don't have a preference?
I don't have a preference. However it comes about.
Okay. So a question I want to know is, you're in Atlanta now. You don't switch. You got a name change. You don't went from Tay to Ted. Take me to the point where Ted is now coming into his own. He has, you're fine, you're expanding, you're dibbling and dabbling in different things. Take me to that. What was that like and where were you at and what was going on?
So what made me actually become Ted?
Okay.
Honestly, me originally moving here, I was always Tay.
Okay.
I was always Tay. Ted came from my good friend. I love him to death.
Okay. Hey, Chum.
I will forever be in his corner. He will forever be in mine. He always told me from the time he met me, Tay does not fit you. I will never call you that. And one day he posted me and he put Ted.
And it just stayed.
And from that moment on, Ted has been a household name.
Yes.
What got me to the point of like me just being me is a lot of different experiences. From 2017 to 2020, I have moved around a lot. I moved to Atlanta. I left Atlanta, moved back home. I moved to Houston. I moved to Louisiana. I moved to Virginia.
Were you doing all these moves by yourself, or were you moving career-wise? What were we doing? Every
time I moved somewhere, if something did not go the way I planned it to go, I just got up and left.
So when you were moving around, were you by yourself or you was with someone?
Well, in Virginia, I was staying with my brother. In Houston, I was staying with a friend. In Louisiana, I was staying with a friend.
Okay.
My final move was 2020. And when I moved here in 2020, I told myself, like, regardless of what happens, like, don't run.
Yes.
You know, push through, find a way to make it. Because I've always been a go-getter. I've always been somebody who can handle business when business is time to be handled.
Yes. And I seen that before we got started. The way you handle the business. The business,
you know,
yes.
So I'm just like, push through.
Mm-hmm.
Be the strong individual that you are. Somebody who a lot of people that you don't even think is looking up to you. Be that person.
To you. Yes, yes.
So within the process of me being that person, I ended up falling in love.
Oh, tell. So you fell in love here, or was it in Louisiana? It was here.
I fell in love here.
Okay.
I moved back here in March of 2020. Started dealing with this guy. April.
Oh, child, that was you was hot. You was coming in hot. You just got here in March, and you started dealing with him in April. You was coming in hot.
I started dealing with him in April.
Okay, how did y'all meet?
We met at game night.
Okay, so was it a place? You're at your place, or it was where?
It was at one of my friend's
okay
house. He came in and caught my eye scent.
You say scent, so y'all still talking?
Honestly, now I don't know what we're doing.
Okay,
I don't know.
So it's a situationship in the limbo. What is it looking like?
I wouldn't really call it a situationship. Because I feel like a situationship, y'all know y'all place. You feel me? There's nothing to be jealous of. There's nothing to be upset about. There's no reason for me to speak on anything you have going on because I know my place.
Right.
It's a confusing time.
Okay.
It's a very confusing time. I tend to have moments where I think of where we could have been. Hurts.
Do you ever see yourself trying or seeing yourselves coming back to that thing?
I do. I just feel like right now is a time where we fell in love very quickly. And I feel like we both never really got the chance to actually explore life for real before we decided to lock in so heavily.
So he's a young guy?
He is. For some reason, all of my boyfriends have been younger than me.
Okay. So he's a younger guy. Y'all dating. At this point, y'all dating. You're doing your thug thizzle in the streets. You're building your business.
Yes.
Tell me about that. Tell me about the businesses that you're building and all those things.
So, I am still in the works.
Okay.
Of picking my hookah business up. I fell into my hookah business back in 2021.
Okay.
Started going through a depression. Led from a relationship, of course.
Okay. So y'all broke up by that time?
We broke up in 2021.
Okay.
Met in April of 2020. Made it official July of 2020. Moved in together. Moved in together December of 2020.
Okay.
And everybody was basically just like something.
So when y'all doing all this, moving in, you're still doing your business, right?
No. So I didn't have a business at the moment. I was literally just a working man.
Okay.
Three job Ted.
Oh, 3 job Ted.
3 job Ted. I was trying to be the men of the year, you know.
You were doing it, the man of the house.
The men of the house, you know, cooking, cleaning, working.
Whoa, you was a house husband.
Yeah.
You was definitely a house husband. Cooking, cleaning, doing all those things.
Doing it all. Like marriage has always been big for me.
Okay. Did you grow up around that?
Around marriage? Not at all.
Okay, so that's a goal. That's always been
That's always been a goal for me.
Okay, yes, okay.
August of 2021 is when we broke up.
Okay. And what was you don't have to talk about it, but what was one thing that kind of led y'all to this breakup?
We started getting physical.
Okay.
Me being honest, I'll take fault in all of it.
You started putting your hands on him.
I did.
Was it a sense of you trying to control him, or a sense of why would you feel like you had to touch him?
Never a controlling thing. I felt like I was being challenged.
Okay.
With a lot of situations.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just never been a thing for me once I started to defend myself with the world itself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the physicality situations just became a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And back then I really didn't see it, but looking back now, I mean, he chose the best decision for himself in the situation as to leaving the relationship.
Mm-hmm. So he decided to cut it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Went through my depression. From that, like, I removed myself from so many people.
Mm-hmm.
Which got me into the nightlife of working.
Okay.
And at first I wasn't doing like clubs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
My very first nightlife job was I was doing hookah at this restaurant.
Okay, what was the restaurant?
Blue Seafood House.
Blue Seafood House. Okay, take me back to Blue Seafood House and how you got the gig there.
I got the gig from one of my friends. He did a birthday dinner there.
Okay.
He did his birthday dinner there. And honestly, the aesthetic of everything, just the vibe that was there, all of that, I was just like, I can see myself working here.
Okay, yes.
I asked about serving first.
Uh-huh.
They was not hiring for serving, so they introduced me to the hookah.
Okay.
Around that time, I have never smoked a hookah a day in my life.
So around that time, you was just, when they said the hookah, you was just like, okay.
I was just like, oh, okay, I didn't feel like hookah took that much effort to do. So I was just like, oh, okay, hookah.
Okay.
Like, everybody around me smokes hookahs. So I'm like, hey, that shouldn't be no problem.
Right.
I used to smoke mint all the time, mint by itself.
Uh-huh.
Basically a cigarette.
Yes, it is.
But that opened my eyes to a lot.
Uh-huh.
I went from there to doing hookah at a lot of different places, such as Visions, BQE.
So you got a clientele from the
working in restaurants.
Working in restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you network yourself as letting people know, like, hey, I'm Ted with the hookahs?
Well, at first I was just working. Then once I decided, like, this is something like I actually do enjoy doing.
Mm-hmm.
What made me actually decide like I enjoy doing it is because the hookah owner of Blue Seafood, he got booked to do a pool party.
Oh, cool.
And he chose 2 employees to go do the job. And me being chosen when I only was working there for probably like 3-4 months.
Oh.
It was very shocking.
Yes.
Very shocking. And with that, me doing the pool party situation and me hearing everybody's critiques on the hookah, like, this is good, like, this is amazing, I like this. I took it as maybe this is something that I can actually get into. And here in Atlanta, hookah is everywhere.
Yes, everywhere you go.
Everywhere
you go.
So I'm just like, okay, maybe I can do this. So I started doing research. I started networking, stuff like that. Honestly, didn't even have a name. But I was just telling people, like, hey, if you need hookah done, I can do hookah. Came up with my name. The first name that I did was Teddy Smokes.
Okay, Teddy Smokes.
That was the very first name that came up with.
Okay.
One of my friends, we had a conversation on it, and he told me, like, far as rebranding, because, What if you decide that you want to do other things?
Right.
Like, what if you decide you want to do a clothing brand?
Right.
You want to start making cups, candles, anything. Like, use a name that you can take anywhere. But networking became so easy. It became so easy, and I just fell in love with the support that everybody was giving me without even knowing me.
Right.
That's very big.
That is.
A lot of people look for support within friends and family and close associates. I feel like the biggest support that you can have is people who don't know you.
Amen, brother.
Because they are going to give you the real scoop on how you can be better.
That is true.
What can take you to the next step.
That is true.
And that just pushed me to get out of the funk that I was.
Okay.
My depression, it really picked up to where everybody look at it as the outside to it. I look at it as the networking, the businessman who's here to put his name.
So, two-part question. What was the name that you came up with for your brand? And how long did this depression last? And what was the moment for you when you knew, well, three questions. What was the moment for you when you knew, like, get yourself up and get out of this because this is no longer you?
So what first?
I know that was a lot of questions.
No, it's okay. What took me out of my depression? Well, I was in depression for almost a year.
Ted.
Almost a year. I was
like, during that depression, did you recognize yourself?
I honestly did not. I literally took myself away from everybody. I ended up getting an overnight job to the point where I really
didn't see nobody.
I did not want to see anybody. I found myself hiding. And for someone who's very social as I am, hiding is hard.
Yes.
Hiding is very hard. And it took a lot mentally, physically, emotionally to put myself in that position to where I had to get myself together. Me choosing to do my hookah business, it lit me up from so many different ways. Far as me not having a name, me not having a brand, me not doing anything, me just doing events off word of mouth.
Oh, wow.
That is the moment where I started to tell myself, like, you have to get out there. Like, you sat in this long enough. And pushing myself out there, that was the hardest thing of it all. Wanting to be around people and not wanting to be around people at the same time it's a self-battle.
That I can definitely, especially when you're a social person who's normally around people, who's used to being around people and not being around them no more, that can be a hard thing to really deal with.
I had to refine myself.
And what in that moment, what was a thing? Was it prayer? Was it somebody? Was it a friend that you was talking to? Who really helped you get through this?
I can say myself. I can really say myself. Because outside of the support and everything that I had beside me, I don't think nobody really understood, like, what was actually going on inside.
What was going on?
I just started to battle myself with a lot. Like, I started to tell myself, like, maybe I am the enemy. Maybe I am the bad guy that everybody say I am. But to have that mindset, and then I step out in the world and people are enjoying me. People are enjoying what I'm doing. It's moments like that that was just like, they're not enjoying you because you're here with this person. They're not enjoying you because you're doing this. They're enjoying you because you're being you.
Yes, yes.
And can't nobody be me like me.
All right. Can't nobody be a Teddy Nightmare. Listen, it's Teddy himself.
So that really helped a lot. Just in self. I love how that moment pushed me to go harder than ever. Bookings, traveling, doing all of that. Like, it took me to a whole nother me.
Yes.
That's when I actually started living Ted.
Okay. So that's like the rebirth. That's when you looked in the mirror and you was like, I am him. I am him.
I'm him. And I was loving every minute of it. I was definitely loving every minute of it. Until I started falling into the Tay movement.
Now, what was the Tay movement?
The fighting everybody,
Okay, so you was having your bookings, you get the hookah business thriving and surviving.
Yes.
But you had a Jocelyn Hernandez moment where you just want to slap everybody.
Yes.
Again?
Yes.
So you went through a healing moment, you healed yourself, and you reverted back to what you knew. Why? And what triggered you? Something had to snap in you. Do you feel like people wasn't listening to you? You felt like somebody was trying to get over on you, or what was the trigger?
What triggered me was a lot of people that I had considered real friends, real close friends. They started picking sides.
Picking sides as far as like the business, or picking sides as far as like you versus your ex?
Me versus my ex.
Okay.
They started picking sides to where I started looking at everybody.
So you really loved your ex. You really loved him. Yeah. I could tell, because after the fact, you healed yourself, came back through it. Then y'all, in my head, I'm listening to the story. Y'all kind of still was dealing with each other through that. So I could tell that you really, really loved him. Okay, keep going. I'm giving the story. I'm picking the story. Okay.
It just became a lot. Like, for people who you've had their back through so many situations. I'm not saying they never had my back, but I just felt like y'all decided to choose a side instead of being neutral, and it hurt me because I was no longer that person where a friend is a friend.
Right.
If you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. I actually started taking a lot of my friendships very personal, very in tune with a lot of people I was around. That was a hurting moment for me. And I never really knew how to mask my hurt other than lashing out.
Okay.
So with those type of situations, it was just like,
you was just ready to just go off and just
slap here, slap there, break windows here, do this, do that. It was a lot. Was that now started reflecting your business and your work ethic? Something to show up? Something I can say as far as what I was doing with my personal life never reflected on my hookah business. It never reflected on work. None of that. And that's what, honestly, I can say that's what made me feel like everything that I was doing was okay.
Because you still had the business.
I still got my business. I'm out here hitting people with cars and shit. And guess what? I just hit you with a car and I'm getting a phone call asking me, can I come do hookah tomorrow? Like, it was a lot going on with the situation where I was just like, I can do as I please.
So you started feeling like this God, like you started feeling like this, that guy, the city boy.
I can take it. I can take it. Not the best look. definitely not the best look.
Mm-hmm.
Having videos.
So did you ever make the World Star? Did you ever get on World Star with?
No, and I'm so glad I never touched that.
Ooh.
That is kind of insane. I know a couple people personally that have been on that, and I always tell myself, never touch that website.
Oh God, thank God.
Never touch that. I don't never want to touch World Star. I don't never want to touch ATL Scoop.
Oh yes.
I don't want to touch any of those messy tea pages that's negative.
Yes, yes.
If I touch any tea page, I want it to be a positive insight.
Yes, I feel you on that.
But, I mean, the Tay effect caused a lot of damage to not only myself, but other people.
Okay. And after you're going through the Tay effect, you're still getting your bookings, you're still doing all that, but it comes a time where life has to show you something. And what was that life showing you mirror effect where you was like, whoa, I gotta slow down?
Something I'm someone who lives in my truth. Mm-hmm. What really made me actually sit back and be like, hey, you need to slow down. Mm-hmm. Like, chill out. Is me going through a down moment. Mm-hmm. I started losing everything. Mm-hmm. I lost my job. I lost my car. I lost my place. I started losing everything, and everybody that I was causing so much harm to, everybody that I'm walking around, I'm like, this bitch is fake. Hate them. Da, da, da. They're thriving. Mm-hmm. That was not a good look on me, myself. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I personally could not handle that. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why are you at the top and I'm actually the hero?
Right.
Like, I'm actually the good person in this situation. Like, you hurt me.
Right.
Why is everything falling into your lap and everything is crumbling in my hand right now? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So from that moment on, I just told myself, like, you have to focus on business. Everything else is going to come. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Just focus on business.
So you started focusing on business, and take me to the point where you start getting asked to do reality shows, and you actually become a part of Lifestyle Atlanta. Take me to that, because that's where I first saw you on Lifestyle Atlanta. So take me back to, how did that all come apart, and how did you get all a part of this whole Teddy nightmare situation?
So honestly, as I stated, back in 2017, when I very first moved here, me not knowing not one single person for real, I was here for like 2 months.
Okay.
And I had got offered to, well, I didn't get offered. Someone sent me the auditions for a show called G-Style Hustle.
Okay, I remember that. Yes.
I auditioned just for fun. You know, hey, let me do it. I woke up one day to so many phone calls, so many text messages, so many DMs, like, oh my God, you got casted. And I went on the page and I saw my photo and I'm like, oh my God, like, this was really just something
You wasn't even trying?
I wasn't even trying. Like, I can't even remember what I said in the casting video. I don't remember what photos I sent in. Like, I literally was just playing around.
You was just doing something.
Just doing shit.
Right.
It came the time to do the casting photos. And I just could not find myself to do it.
Why?
I felt like everybody on the cast they had already had a brand, a name for themselves. And even if they didn't have a name or a brand for themselves, they had people backing them. I'm the fresh face to Atlanta. I didn't have anyone. I don't have a brand. I don't have networking skills. I don't have any of that. The only thing I got is a fucking Tumblr video going around. Like, why would you choose me out of all the people? So that was an opportunity I passed up. Mm-hmm. I passed up Bad Boys on YouTube with Karan. I passed that up.
Why did you pass that up?
Honestly, I can't even tell you. Mm-hmm. We had conversations on me being a part of it, and once the time came,
he was like,
I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. It was 2 other shows that was brought to my attention. Passed those up. As my time goes on of being here in Atlanta, now I'm here on Lifestyle. Okay. With that situation, it was brought to me by my friend Tristan. Okay. The branding of the show caught my attention so well, because for me to go from this crash out, for me to go from this person who, which if you blink at me too many times, like it's on. It's on. So for him to bring a show that shows nothing but positivity, uplifting situations and things of that sort in your life, for him to bring that to my front, I decided to do the show because me, myself, I felt like that was the men above showing like the changes that you've made are being seen. And that's what I want everybody else to see. I'm tired of being the 2018 to 2020, 2018, 2022 person. Everybody feels like we have to walk on eggshells to talk to him. We can't say too much. We can't do this. We can't do that around him. I'm tired of that look.
A question, Ted. The Holy Ghost just spoke to me. In your life, was you ever bullied?
I was.
You was bullied.
I was bullied once upon a time.
I can see that. And that also lets me know the reason why you have a little outrage, or what you call it, because of the past. Yeah. Why was people bullying you, or why?
I was getting bullied for a lot of different reasons. Looking at myself now, I don't see why I was getting bullied for looks.
No, I don't see why.
But I used to get bullied for looks. I used to get bullied because people felt like I was gay. I was getting bullied because I like to hang around the females more than the niggas. I was getting bullied because, bitch, outside rolling around in the dirt is not for me. Like, it was just a lot of different situations, and stuff like that breaks you on the inside. And it takes a lot to come back from that. I feel like I had no choice but to start defending myself. Because outside of my sister, I had nobody else.
Okay. So your sister was your like not your backbone, but your backbone. She was your speaking grace. She was the one person telling, like, stand up for yourself. Yeah. Stand up for yourself. Don't let nobody walk over you and do all that. Okay.
My sister was the one, somebody bullied me, she would fight them in the moment. She would fight them right then, right there.
Oh, that's a sister.
And then we get in the house.
She fighting you.
She's letting me know, defend yourself. Like,
don't have them folks up there doing that.
Don't have them just doing shit. Like,
So really, the side that people see of you is an actual side of you, really the defense side of you. Because the side of you, the real true side of you is the Tay, I would say. That's the person who you really don't want no problems. You really don't want no problems. But because you bring the problem to my door, I have to defend myself because I don't want to be that person that I just let people run over me because that's not really, you know what I'm saying? So I understand that. I understand that and I get that. I really understand that. And that's a good thing. I'm glad you shared that because that's stuff that's going on out there in the world. People being bullied and, you know, that's a big thing now. People being bullied and doing all that and stuff like that. So for you to share that, that's really good. That's really good. But let's talk about some fun stuff. You're on Lifestyle Atlanta season 1. And it's cast members on there. You've had your woos, your wahs, your ha's. Who is somebody on the cast that you feel like is a blast from the past? And if you could, you would really give their whole get up, get out, or glow up. Who would it be?
A blast from the past. Okay, give me a little.
This person is a person who is stuck. You feel like their whole look, their whole storyline, or just them is just stuck in the past. Like they don't give you Lifestyle Atlanta. They give you stuck in Kansas, but it's really like we're not in Kansas no more, girl.
I would say 2 people.
Oh, not 2.
It's 2 folks.
Okay.
I would say Trey.
Okay. And that's unique.
That's unique.
Uh-huh.
I would say Trey and I would say Denim.
Okay. And why both of them? That's scandal.
It's scandalous.
Scandalous.
The reason why I would say them 2 is because, don't get me wrong, Trey, he's let me take it back. I don't know what it is about Denim himself, but me, myself, I just personally could never just get into Denim. Yeah.
Why you couldn't?
I'm not a judgmental person.
Okay.
I'm definitely not a judgmental person, and this statement may contradict that. But I'm used to surrounding myself around people who look and carry themselves a certain way. With that, I personally just feel like Denim was just not one of those girls.
Oh, so you say Denim was given friend of the show, friend of a friend, not main cast.
Definitely never main cast.
Okay.
Far as Trey, unique. Cool guy. Cool guy, sweet. They both of them are very sweet. I just feel like Trey is one of those people who throws a rock and hides in.
Oh, and we don't like that. Do you ever do anything like that towards you?
Not necessarily, but definitely.
It's been situations.
Instances where your movement doesn't calculate with things you say.
Like what?
On the show.
Okay, take me back.
So on the show, this moment was not on the show.
Okay.
Far as episode 1, you see me and Tristan hold a conversation in regards to what was explained to him when it comes to me and Unique. We never had anything going on, anything of that sort. It was just more so if I hit you up and your response is, I can't do it because someone is my friend. That just means me, how I take it. That just means You thought about it.
You did.
It's been in mind.
Mm-hmm.
But due to
the discrepancies,
you're not going to do it. And me, myself, personally, me just being real, I don't feel like it had anything to do with them being friends. I feel like it had more so to do with the position that he was in. If two people are in two different locations, your secret will forever be safe.
Right. But the fact,
if y'all are under the same roof, how long can you keep that secret?
That's true. Amen. And so when that was the piece of the pie
that was just like, you didn't tell this man what I said because of y'all friendship. You told this man what I said to save self.
Your face. Yes. I can see why that would be an instance where you have a problem with him or have a problem with them in those instances, because you don't say one thing and then try to make it seem like it's something totally different.
Yeah.
Take me back to the space where Tommy got his arm broken. And explain that to me.
So the situation occurred from a big bitch.
Oh.
Just having so much to say about a Hennessy bottle. And me, myself, I don't know. I just feel like liquor is never that deep. Just go to the store.
Right.
The location we was at, it would look so like literally on the corner. Just drive up the road. I could have went up the street and got a bottle. It was never about the bottle itself. It was just more so the way he handled the situation. You know how people say it's not about what you say, it's how you say it.
How you say it, yes, sir. So
that was just my thing with that. And something I can say, it was a situation that literally just got out of hand. Situation ended up moving outside. Tommy stepped in the middle of me trying to get to Brian. And me grabbing him and moving him over was never supposed to be a damaging type of move.
Okay.
It was really just more so, let me
get to him.
And it was just a situation that just really just went left very quickly.
And how have y'all reconciled since then?
Yes.
Okay.
We had our conversation. I apologized to my Judy. Honestly, I apologized to Tommy numerous of times. That's my Judy. And honestly, I feel like before lifestyle, I don't know how me and Tommy would have came into contact with each other. But I do feel like the growth in the friendship that we have come upon, it's one of those friendships that you sit back and you be like, this was something that was meant to happen.
Yes.
So, forever my Judy.
All right now. I love that. Okay, so a question I have for you is, we're at the reunion. I hosted a reunion. I'm just going to say, Teddy, you are a whole nightmare and a firecracker. You are a whole nightmare and a firecracker. Take me back to, it was the beat in the street. The beat in the street happened. I asked you a question and you literally start peeling off your jewelry. You start peeling off your jewelry and you went for what you knew best. What happened in that instance? Because I literally did not know that a question was going to set you off like that.
Honestly, as I stated in the moment, It's so many different bitches on this.
Okay, someone said outside that the reason why you did that moment is because That's My Twin was in the building and you were trying to, prove yourself. I'm like, I don't think that was Ted. I don't think Ted was trying to do that to prove himself. It was one of your fellow previous castmates that said that.
Me, myself, I'm never the prove myself type of person. Mm-hmm. I've always been the person where you got to show me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If anything, you have to prove yourself. Mm-hmm. I don't have to prove myself. Because even if you beat my ass, guess what? There's multiple bitches out there that I done scrub down to the ground. So, baby, you just got one up. It's never a prove myself type of thing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The reason why I did that was... me, myself, my business should never be spoken on. Mm-hmm. You can speak on anything else that you want to speak on when it comes to me. Mm-hmm. My business should never come out of your mouth. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I say that is because my business is what took me out of a dark place.
Right. So that's your baby. Yes. Okay, I understand.
It took me out of a dark place. Mm-hmm. So for you to try to belittle it or diminish, degrade, I just wasn't a fan of it. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And as you saw...
I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Before Brian spoke up that he was the one that put the question... actually paying attention to everybody already knew how that situation was finna go. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Without me even having to take off my jewelry and all of that, because I didn't even take my jewelry off until you read the question the second time.
Yes.
The first time you read it, everybody's face was already on the floor.
Yes.
Because everybody already knew exactly who the question was meant to go for.
I didn't know it until after the fact. That's when I read it the second time and I saw you doing all that, I was like, okay. But prior to that, I didn't even know any of that. I didn't even know. Only thing I was told was to come up with a game for the cast to play, something that you think will be fun and entertaining. So I was like, The Beat in the Street, we already played this. So that's how it went. I did not know that.
The cast did. They knew exactly who. Uh-huh. And I felt like he was trying to have a moment or do like dirty get back. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Because as he stated, I'm always bringing up their hookah business. Mm-hmm. And me, myself, it was never, I'm always bringing up y'all hookah business. I brought up professionalism. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. No one ever took away the fact that y'all have gigs after gigs after gigs. Y'all have locations. Y'all have all of this other stuff. As he said, no one
ever said that they didn't have these businesses in the city.
Exactly. So from that moment on, me speaking on
the professionalism, mm-hmm.
I'm speaking on you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You're speaking on their business. You're speaking on their
your attentiveness to your business,
not the business,
not brand. The business itself, not the brand, mm-hmm. not any of that. Mm-hmm. For y'all to have so many gigs, for y'all to have so many locations to work at, for y'all to have mm-hmm. your LLC, you should take this a little more serious. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, be on time, mm-hmm. communicate properly, things of that sort. As I even said it. I said, bitch, I've worked for y'all before. I'm professional.
How is it working for them?
Honestly, me, myself, it's not going bad. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like if it was going bad, they wouldn't have the locations that they had.
Right.
They still would not be pushing the
truth and the Sias and the
exactly
all those things. Yes,
like not going to say it's going bad. I just feel like they should put their best foot forward when it comes to your business.
Okay, that's fair. That is very fair. Okay, that night you also had an instance with Sparkle where the word BICTH kept getting brought up. Me knowing you and me understanding your personality, I don't think that you was really attacking her or weaponizing her as a woman.
Yeah.
I just think as gay men, we use the word bitch as a term of endearment or a term of being friendly.
Yeah.
But when we're in moments like that, I think certain men can kind of turn and cook up different things.
Yeah.
They cook different things that really shouldn't be that way. In that moment, were you really trying to weaponize her or trying to belittle her?
I was not trying to do either or. I literally was saying bitch, nigga, all that damn near the whole night. It was never a attack on her.
And it was said that you was drunk. Were you drunk at the reunion?
I was not drunk at all.
You wasn't drunk. So that was just Ted being Ted.
That was just Ted being Ted. I wasn't drunk at all.
Okay. So you wasn't weaponizing her. You was just being Ted.
I had one drink before I got there.
Okay.
That same red cup I had sitting in that chair was the same cup I had from the meeting right before.
Okay. So there
was no intoxication going on. That's how I know for a fact I was not trying to antagonize or any of that. I literally was just bitch. And that was just it. Like, hey, that was it. I can say far as my reaction after when I saw that she was taking offense to it, I can say my reaction after that definitely was out the way. Definitely should have handled that situation completely different.
And why do you say that?
For me to make the statement that I wasn't trying to offend her, I wasn't trying to actually cause any type of mental damage to her with me using that word, and me seeing that she got offended and my first response was to defend, it doesn't really correlate.
Right.
Like, I can't sit and be like, oh, I wasn't trying to come at you, but then my next statement is, so what's your next move?
Right.
Like, it doesn't really work together.
Right. They don't work well together.
Yeah, they don't mix oil and water.
Yeah, no, don't work.
Like,
no.
So I'm just like, that's why I feel like my reaction could have been completely different.
Would you at the reunion, I don't know if y'all spoke or not, but would y'all have a sit down? Could you see yourself having a sit down with her, talking to her?
Yeah. Honestly, I love Sparkle's energy. My favorite moment with her was when we were sitting down and she was like, a bad bitch recognizes a bad bitch. You feel me? That's my favorite moment with her. Because I feel like that was such a genuine moment. She was looking at me as the person it took me a while to become. And she just saw it. And I love it.
Yes.
And I don't feel like that was a moment where, oh, let me say this for the camera. I feel like that was actually a genuine mindset for herself. Like, this is really somebody that's dope. He's confident in himself. He's him.
He's him. So, a question. Do you think that sparkle and unique friendship is a real friendship?
They need to cut that.
So you don't think it's real?
They need to cut that altogether. Haven't really known Unique for too much of a long time. But during the time of me knowing him, she was never brought up.
She was never brought up.
I don't know if she was brought up to other people who were around, but as far as around me, I've never heard of Sparkle until the show. And then all of a sudden, y'all are like the best of friends and things of that sort. Y'all have always hung around each other. Y'all always this, that. I'm like, okay, I don't know when this happened, but hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
You know, I'm accepting everybody who comes. Like, hey.
Okay, so tell me about another dynamic, the brothers. How was that dynamic, and what do you think about them and their time on the show?
I personally feel like...
And then one more thing. Do you think that whole beef with Tristan and him, do you think that was something that should have been happen, or do you think that we'll see a little bit of that season 2?
Like far as at the reunion?
With the reunion, yeah.
Definitely should have been happening. I'm not gonna lie, I've been told Tristan, you're letting the bitch skate on ice for too long. Check the situation at the door before it gets all the way inside your home. And I personally feel like due to Tristan not checking it in the moment when everything actually occurred, I feel like that's what caused a ripple effect with everyone else. The he say, she say just continued to happen. The confusion, the rumors, lies, deceit.
Oh, not rumors, lies, and deceit.
Learned that from him.
Oh, rumors, lies, and deceit.
Because it's just like speaking on things that you know nothing of can really ruin somebody.
Yes. That's true.
A lot of people, they take word of mouth very seriously. Nowadays, you don't need evidence.
You don't. You just need to just...
Long as it comes out of somebody's mouth, that's all the evidence they need.
Yes, that's true.
And allowing it to get too far can really bring not only you, but your support down.
That's true.
It can be a moment where everybody's at you. And now that I'm supporting you, now everybody's at me. Anybody that supports me, now everybody's at them. It becomes a domino effect to where a situation that started with you and could have ended with you is now involving everyone else. That situation ended up involving not only Mike's brother, but relationship partners.
I saw that at the
beginning. It involved relationship partners. It involved other friends. It involved associates. It involved team members, management, production, all of that. So many things came into play just because you decided to open your mouth and speak on something that you don't know too much on.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. And the fact that it went that far and it had to happen that way. Do you think that him and Mike could ever sit down and have a conversation?
I'm always down for conversation. You know, I'm not the one to just beat his ass and move on. Definitely talk. But I'm not saying anyone has to be friends again. I'm not saying anybody has to call it a truce, even be around each other. All I'm saying is just make it a point to where boundaries are set. And regardless if you like me or don't like me, these are my boundaries.
Amen.
If you cross these boundaries, that's on you. And whatever comes after that, that's just something you have to accept.
That's true. That's so true. A question I have for you. What can we expect from you for season 2? And if you had to choose your top 3 people that you would like to replace or, say, sorry, nada, who would those 3 people be?
So first, what to expect from Ted with season 2?
Tell us.
Expect Ted to be nothing but about business. The money man. I'm going to show everybody that my plan last season did not go so well with showing my effort on me revamping my hookah business. This will be the season where you guys will be right with me during conversations, during meetings, during hall walks and all of that, trying to rebuild, rebrand, revamp what is something that opened my heart to a lot of things. And also to show the new me. Okay. Still the fun guy, still the party guy, just more aware.
Okay. I love the word that you said, aware. I love that. I love the aware.
Far as people who I don't feel like should return, I feel like the whole cast can really
not bag up everybody and send them home.
Hold it. I feel the whole cast. Besides Judy, of course.
Okay. That's Tommy. Okay.
Tommy, I can't really count Tristan. He's production.
Yeah, he's Mona. He's Mona.
He's Mona Scott.
Yes, he's Mona Scott.
So can't really count him. But Judy, Brian.
Okay.
And I would say Marcus. I would bring those 3 back.
You'll bring back the
Brian, Tommy, and Marcus.
So you want to get rid of Nico, Unique, Sparkle, and Denim. But you can't have the power couple without the other one.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you could. So you can have one without the other. You can have the yin without the yang.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
You can definitely have it. You want to know why?
Oh, yeah, explain.
You have to be yourself before you can mix with anything else.
Oh. So
you have to be able to stand as a individual.
Oh. So one yin does not. So you say the Brian stands by himself, but Nico doesn't stand on his own 2 feet.
I feel like they cradle each other.
Oh.
Nothing's wrong with it.
Yes.
Nothing is wrong with it. It's just, let's see what you guys can do separately.
Okay. As individuals. And as a couple.
And as a couple. We've seen enough as what y'all can do as a whole.
Okay. So you're saying you're over the Tide, you're over the Candy and Tide thing. You're over that. You want to see what Candy can do by herself and what Tide can do by himself.
You see on Love and Hip Hop, everybody is damn near single now.
Yes.
It's one couple that has not went nowhere.
The Rashida and Kurt. So so you're saying that as a couple, it's tired. But, we don't see too many gay couples. So that's like Black excellence.
Definitely Black excellence.
That's
Definitely.
Black excellence.
Definitely. And that's what I'm saying. Like, nothing is wrong with the fact that you guys can actually work together. Y'all can mend things out. Y'all have businesses together. Y'all are handling business. Y'all business is thriving. All that. Nothing is wrong with that. That is actually amazing. Especially here in the gay community.
Yes.
Y'all are together, y'all working together, y'all handling business, all that together. Nothing is wrong with that. But let's see.
I feel what you're saying.
What you guys can do
separately.
One-on-one.
I understand that. Because it's like, as a whole, you're able to do this, but separately, let's see if you can really do that. I get that. I understand that.
Like Mike and Marcus. They're not a couple, but they're brothers. And you can't really take one without the other.
Yeah, that's true.
But you see how one of them has a particular business, the other has a particular business, and they tend to find a way to merge them together, but at the same time, they stand separate.
I can see that.
Marcus is going to speak on his business before he speaks on Mike's.
That's true.
Mike is going to speak on his business before he brings Marcus in for anything. I have yet to see a moment where
they speak on
it's always us.
Okay.
What about you?
Oh. Okay. I can see that. Instead of the king vibes, can we just have the king?
Can we just have the king and the vibe? Like, I don't know. Like,
oh, that is funny. Funny.
Maybe we just need to do some research.
Oh, some research. Okay, so I have a question for you. What is one thing you want people to know about you, and what is one thing you want people to take away from watching this interview? Who's watching? What do you want them to take away from this?
I want people to actually be able to dig into me. Not the socialite, not the outside party boy, not the whatever.
Not the guy on Tumblr.
Not the guy on Tumblr. Like, I want people to take that Ted is a individual who will never victimize himself, but show you how you don't always have to look like what you've been through.
Amen.
Stand on your 10s, regardless of who's behind you, who's in front of you, who's on top. Be you. And what's meant for you will come to you. No hiding. Spread your wings.
Amen.
Be as comfortable in your skin as you can be. And rise to every occasion.
I love that. I love that. I love that. What is one of your no? What can we expect from Ted in the next 2 years?
The next 2 years, I see myself being in a financial uproar.
Oh my God. Tell. Yes.
To where if I decide to wake up and go rent a yacht, I can do that.
Yes.
Traveling. Very in tune with self. And solidified with the individual that I have become, and I am still growing to be a better me. You grow every day.
That's true.
2 years from now, I will still be growing. And that is what I want everybody to take from me in 2 years.
Okay, cool. I just want to say, Ted, this has been really fun sitting here talking to you tonight. I really got a different perspective, and I really got to really see you in a different light. Not the boy standing on the couch or hanging out the window. Not hanging out the window or standing on the couch. So to sit here and to talk to Tay and Ted at the same time, it was really, really fun. It was really, really fun. Another thing, where can people find you? Like, if you're not doing your hookah business, where can we find you? How can we keep up with you?
You can always find me on Instagram at txl.t. That's T as in Tom, X for X-ray, L for the largest.
Okay.
.T for Ted.
All right. I just want to say, guys, it has been fun. We are here somewhere in Atlanta. We're somewhere in Atlanta. We're somewhere in Atlanta with Ted, and this was not a nightmare. This was actually a beautiful nightmare.
Beautiful night.
This was a beautiful nightmare. Like, when I go home, I'm asleep. I'm really going to sleep because this was not, I chanted before I got here. I was like, Lord, I'm going to chant, go her and gay cure. And I'm actually going to sleep because this was a beautiful nightmare.
This was
Ted.
great. Like, this conversation definitely helped me learn you.
Yes.
Also, it showed me that you didn't even know who Ted completely was.
No.
And I'm glad that I was able to open that for you. You almost got me emotional a couple times.
I did, friend. I saw it. I saw the tears. I saw the tears coming on. But you know what? That's good interviewing. I saw it. I already know what part it was. So when I did that, that's when I said the Holy Ghost is talking.
I'm telling you,
the Holy Ghost was talking then. So I love that.
My heart was beating so fast.
I saw it in your eyes. So I saw that. I saw Tay at that moment. I said, "Ooh, yes."
Baby, Tay had tapped the shoulder.
I saw it.
And Ted was like, back up.
Yes. I saw what your eyes did. I said, he's not going to take us there.
No.
I was about to ask you, are you about to cry? I was about to ask you that question.
Oh, you was finna break me.
I was about to break you. I was about to say, are you about to cry? So I was like, no, shut up and let him talk. So that's what I just kept letting him talk. But I saw all in your eyes.
But I'm excited that we had this conversation.
Yes, I am too. Definitely. I am very excited that we had this conversation.
And I thank you for using your platform to put me out there to show everybody that the person that y'all have in mind, the person that y'all have been seeing for these past years is not the person I actually am.
And it's good the fact that you're willing to share your story and to basically let people, know who you are. Like, hey, I do have an opinion, and my opinion is my opinion, but at the end of the day, I'm still a real human.
Definitely.
And that's good, Ted. That is really good that you're able to sit here and be yourself.
Thank you.
Because not everybody sees that. Not everybody sees that, which is really good.
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you for inviting me in your home. Thank you for sitting here. Thank you for the salad, child. You didn't drink your wine.
I did not. The conversation, when I tell you the conversation was just like, woo.
It was flowing?
It was. And then the teary moment, I was about to reach for the wine, but I said, baby, if I touch this cup, it's over
with. It's over with.
It's over. Oh. I said, Keisha's going to touch a moment in this conversation, which is
I wish I had some wine so we could toast out. Pour me some of yours so we could toast out. Ooh, spilling more than you're feeling, friend. I just want to say Todd, not Todd. Ted, who's Todd?
I don't know who Todd is. Todd should have been here.
Todd should have been here. I just want to say, Ted, thank you so much for inviting me out with you, having this conversation somewhere in Atlanta. We are somewhere in Atlanta. I just want to thank you. Have a good night. Cheers.
Okay.
Thank you for watching this episode, but don't leave yet, guys. If you want to watch this episode, click right here. If you want to watch something a little more fun, a little more off the cutting room floor, watch this episode right here. See you soon, roomies.